Welcome to John Lewis Memory School. In this presentation, we are going to see Mind Palace technique. Suppose you have a library in which thousands of books are there. If you want to take a particular book, how will you trace it out? Unless they are structured, they are ordered, they are kept in a particular way, it is not possible to find out the book instantly. Therefore, what we need to do, we need to code them. We need to arrange them in such a way we can take any book immediately. Suppose it is arranged in such a way like this. So the first rack is maths, second rack is physics, third rack is chemistry, maybe the rack on the left top is geography, and below is history, and the right hand side it may be language or any other thing. So if they are arranged in such a way, it will be easy for us to find out the book instantly. In the same way, so whatever we are learning, so that goes to our brain through our five senses. So they are getting stored somewhere automatically in any one of the neurons. So suppose let us consider each dot is a neuron. So like this, billions of neurons are there in everyone's brain. So whatever we learn through our five senses getting stored in any one of the neurons automatically. We do not know which information goes to which neuron. That is why we find it difficult when we want to recall it back or when we want to take it back. Therefore, what we need to do, we can structure them, we can store them in a particular way, or at least wherever they are stored, if we are able to make a connection between them or among all the neurons, that will be easier for us to find out where the informations are in a particular order. So what technique we can use? Only for that we need a technique called mind palace technique. So you take your house, for each and every item what we use at home, we have a particular place for everything. For soap, we have a particular place. For cashew nut in the kitchen, we have a particular place. For grinder, we have a particular place. So like this, what we can do, we can store each and every different item in different places and group them together, and then we can associate them together so that we can take it out whenever we want. So now let us take this example here. So this is based on this mind palace technique is based on associating any unknown thing, any new thing what you are learning with something already you know very well. That is what. So everything works in couple. We have to link them together. We have to tie them up. So we have to create a relationship between the unknown thing, that is what we are learning newly, with something already known very well to us. So how we can do that? How we can prepare a mind palace? All those things we are going to see now. So now, suppose you are living in a city. This is one of the main place in your one of the main places in your city. So how we can use this as a mind palace? See, suppose you are standing here and you are just looking at the landmarks there. I have omitted all the unwanted things. There may be too many things in the city, but I have taken only what we require. So suppose we are standing here and you are looking at the left hand side. What is the first landmark? So the first landmark is the home. So there is a home. The second landmark is the arch, the city arch, let us say. And the third landmark is a tree. And the fourth landmark is a post office there. So it may be anything. For example, we have taken in order to understand the concept of mind palace. And then you are turning this side and there is a school here, children's school here. And near that school there is a children park. And now on the road there is a car. And in the middle of the road there is a statue. And on the left of the statue there is a cyclist. And the last and the 10th place is a church in the corner. So now we have got 10 landmarks in your city. So now let us try to recollect all of them. So these are the 10 landmarks we have collected in a place in your city. So number 1 is what? Home. What is the number 2? The city arch. Number 3, there was a tree. And number 4, there was a post office. And in the 5th place, there was a school. And near the school, what was there? Children's park were there. And on the road, we spotted a car. And then the middle of the road, what was that? There was a statue. And then on the left of the statue, what was there? There was a cyclist. And what was the last one? We spotted a church there. So now, without those places or without seeing those places, we are keeping those places which we are familiar with in our mind itself. Without seeing those places, we can recollect all the landmark in this place. So this is what is called a mind palace. Now, so what are those landmarks we have seen? First one is home, second one is arch, the third one is tree, fourth post office, fifth school, sixth park, then seventh is car, then eighth one is statue, ninth one is cyclist, tenth one is church. Now the place is not in front, we are not standing in that place, but we can visualize all the landmarks in that place in our mind's eye itself. So this is what is called mind palace. Now how to use this mind palace as a technique to store new information? What we learn, what we have seen already, if you are learning something new, associate the new thing with something already you know very well. So these landmarks are well known thing. So what are the new things you are learning now? What we need to do? We need to associate with these known landmarks. Now let us take, these are the 10 things you have to do for the day. So you have to buy some color lights and you have to play a bowling game and you have to return your library book. It's a due date for the library book to be returned. And you have to order a birthday cake and then you have to fill your vehicle with the gas. That is gas filling for your vehicle. And then you have to book a ticket for visiting zoo in the upcoming weekend. And you have to buy milk, rose, sofa and signboard for the day. So these are the 10 things you have to do for the day. These are the 10 things you want to learn and remember. Suppose the 10 new points you have learned. You can substitute these things with something to be learnt also. Anything. So just to make the example very clear and it's easy for you to grasp, understand and apply, I have taken some basic examples here. Okay, now let us see one by one. So what is the first landmark? Home. So what is the first thing you have to do? Color lights. You have to buy color lights. What you need to do? See, already home is in your mind. It is a known thing. Color lights is a new thing you have to remember. So you can associate the color lights to the home. So the first place is home. And the thing what you need to do is you have to buy color lights. Therefore, what you need to do now? So first you have to locate the landmark. Now we need to associate the new thing. You have to remember what is that? Color lights. So now you associate the color lights to the landmark home and visualize it in your mind's eye. After associating it and making it fun filled or making it yummy and visualize it in your mind's eye. So this is what? So three technique you have to apply. First you have to locate. You need a landmark. And then you have to associate the new thing with that landmark and then you need to visualize. Therefore we can call it love, LAV technique. L locate and A associate and V visualize. So we can call it love technique. Hope you have done it. You have seen that landmark home and you have associated the color lights with it and you have visualized it in your mind's eye. So if you are not able to visualize, make sure you are closing your eyes and you are seeing that particular home and you are decorating that house with all the color lights. So if you close your eyes, that visualization become possible. Okay, now let us move on to the second one. What is the second landmark? That's the city arch. What you need to do, the second thing, you need to attend a bowling game today. So what you can imagine. So first you just see the landmark in your mind's eye and then you associate the new thing, that is bowling. So you are playing a bowling game near that city arch. Visualize as if it's real. So you are playing a bowling game near the arch. So you are rolling the ball and you are hitting the all the bottle shaped thing. 10 different items will be kept. How many you are just hitting at one stroke? Just visualize that. You are striking all the 10 uh, items kept there by one stroke. Visualize it. LAV, locate, associate and visualize. Hope you have done it. The third thing is what? Third thing is a tree. And what you need to do is you have to return the library book. Just imagine, first you just bring that landmark to your mind's eye and visualize the library book on the church, sorry, on the tree. So maybe the books are hanging from the tree like fruits, or a librarian is sitting there on the library on the tree, and you are returning the library books to him. You can visualize anything, nothing is wrong. But if you are not associating it, if you are not visualizing it, you are wrong. Do anything for that. Okay, next one, post office. Now we have got the landmark. See it in your mind's eye. What is the new thing you have to do? Order a birthday cake. Associate the birthday cake to the landmark post office. Maybe on the top of the roof of the post office, you are standing there with a big birthday cake. That is more than enough to visualize in your mind's eye very clearly. So locate, associate, and visualize. Use that love technique here. Hope you have done it. Okay, the next landmark is the school. Bring bring that school to your mind's eye. And what is the thing you need to do is you have to fill your vehicle with gas filling. So you can visualize a gas filling station there. Not only one, many are there. So that becomes very clear to our mind's eye to visualize. Hope you have done it. Okay, the next place is children's park. Bring to your mind's eye. Now the thing you have to do is you have to book ticket for visiting zoo for the coming weekend. So that's what you need to visualize. Now lots of animals are there along with the children in that park, and they are selling the ticket to visit them in the zoo. Just make a funny picture, funny association. Make it yummy. That should be pleasing to our any one of our senses. That's all. Hope you have done it. Then the seventh one is car. And what you need to do is you have to buy milk. Therefore, you can fill the entire car with milk. Or maybe it is lying on the steering also. Or the entire car is filled with milk. Or all the four tires are substituted with milk. Anything, nothing is wrong. But if you are not associating, if you are not visualizing, you are wrong. Hope you have seen it in your mind's eye. Okay, the next one is statue. So you have to buy rose. Just imagine roses are growing out of the statue. Not only one rose, several roses are growing out of the statue. Just imagine it in your mind's eye. Okay, the next one is cyclist. You have to buy a sofa. So just imagine the cyclist is carrying a sofa on his back when he is cycling. So it's fun and you have visualized it. See it in your mind's eye. Not just watching the thing on the screen or seeing the picture on the screen. Just you have to visualize it in your mind's eye. Close your eyes and you see it in action. That's more fun to our senses. Okay. The last one is church. So what's the thing you need to do? You have to buy a signboard. So instead of the cross on top, you can imagine a signboard is fixed on the church. Just imagine, not only there on top, everywhere in lots of places, signboard is fixed on the church. And visualize it in your mind's eye. That's it. So you have done with all the 10. Now you need to recap. Okay, how many you are able to recollect? Whatever you have. So wherever you have used LAV technique, that is locate, associate, and visualize. If you have done the three parts very clearly at every stage of this mind palace, you will be able to recollect it. Now let us try to recap. What is the first place? Home. So what you have associated home with? All color lights. What's the second place? Arch. And what you have associated arch with? A bowling game. And third, tree. And what was there on the tree? Library book. And what is the fourth place? Post office. So what you have associated there? Birthday cake. The next place is school. And what was there in the school? So lots of gas filling stations were there. Gas fill. Okay, what is the sixth place? The children's park. So what was there in the children's park? Lots of animals were selling tickets. Zoo ticket. Okay, what is the seventh place? Car. So what you kept on the car? Milk. And what is the eighth place? Statue. So what grew out of the statue? Many roses. And what is the next place? The cyclist, what he was carrying? He was carrying a sofa. And what is the 10th place? The church. And what was there in the church? Lots of signboards. So that's it. So now you can randomly check also. You just take any place and try to recollect what you stored there, or you take anything what you stored and you try to get back to the place exactly. So you can try it out. So it's a mind game. You can play. So like this, you can take lots of other mind palaces also. So this mind palace is already used. Therefore, you cannot use it for any other thing immediately. Okay, therefore you have to choose lots of other mind palaces. It may be inside a house or inside a palace. You can take lots of landmarks. Like this on the road also you can take lots of landmarks. So that is what is called mind palaces. You can choose as many mind palaces as possible. See, if you ask me how many mind palaces I have 1,500 mind palaces, each with 10 landmarks. That means 15,000 landmarks I already have ready made. So, like this, every day, wherever you go, and if you choose some mind palaces every day, so in the long run, suppose you are uh, preparing a mind palace, one mind palace every day with 10 landmarks. So by this time next year you will be having 365 mind palaces with 3650 landmarks. So like that only, it cannot be done overnight. Rome cannot be built overnight. It has to be accumulated. So every day if you prepare at least one mind palace, so you will have a large number of mind palaces by this time next year. So in another 5 years you will be having 3650 mind palaces in 10 years rather. Hope you understood this and it's very clear to you. So if you like it, please click the thumbs up, share it with your friends, and without fail, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Until we meet next time with another interesting topic. Bye bye.